Welcome along to the home of Formula One Grand Prix racing. Today's host will be the Silverstone Grand Prix in Great Britain, and I would like to welcome you all. My name is James, and as always, my commentator teammate will be Ur Tesla.
Hi everyone. James said, we're back now in Silverstone. Weather is looking good. We have 18 drivers on the grid, and there's already a yellow flag in sector 3. But so 4 drivers on the medium tires at the moment. James, do you have any idea if there will be rain?
No idea, and nothing was written, so I think that we have a dry race today. Especially with most of the drivers being on the soft tire, of course, the soft tire being the fastest tires. I think we will see everyone on the soft tire sooner or later this qualifying.
What lap time do you expect, James? The pole position?
As it's Division 2, I do expect a middle 23, maybe a high 23. But I do expect a 23 today, especially from the very fast drivers. Just as Petraro, who's now on his fast lap through the middle sector. Jensen is quite fast, Petraro, Linux, McLeod, Sasson. Those are drivers who could really fight for pole position today. Rossi, Charles, actually everybody to be honest, but it will be a very quite race pole position today. Petraro will be the first one who crossed the line, first one who actually sets the lap time. His lap wasn't really clean, but it's a lap time to start with. This is 24.494, actually really good. Following him up will be Petraro, 1 time slower with a 24.5, and Jensen 4 seconds slower with a 28.4. So very bad lap from him.
Both drivers with a very good lap on the medium tires, especially Sasson with a 124.5 on the medium tires.
Yeah, 4 times slower than Rossi, who just got provisional pole on 24.1. He got pole in Austria, like right at the end of the session.
Who?
Rossi.
Yeah, Rossi did. Yeah, he did.
Rossi did. Right behind Rossi is actually Ricky in a Renault, 124.1 as well. Just about 300 of a second slower than the Williams driver. And next up will be Racing Umla with a 124.2. So really close already at the start of the session.
Yeah, well, the first laps that drivers put are very, very good. As you can see already, we're already on the low 124s. Obviously, so, track evolution will get better.
Yeah, and I think also drivers risking more to the end of the session, and therefore I do think that my prediction with a high 23, especially a middle 23, isn't quite that bad. I do think that some of the drivers could actually be able to get that lap time in.
As Jensen goes P1 on a 124.1.
Oh, yeah, just about 100 faster.
Yeah, and it's his second lap on those soft tires.
Yeah, but tire degradation around here isn't that high as it is around other tracks, and therefore it's quite possible to do a second one, especially if you cancel the first one. We saw Jensen's first lap was a 128.4, and therefore his second lap of course is faster, but of course for provisional pole quite a good lap time.
It definitely is, and also about this race strategy, I'm definitely sure you can do a soft medium. You don't even need to do a soft hard.
No, especially you can't do a 2-stop, because therefore the time loss at the pit stop is way too high. It's around 30 seconds, which is more than impossible to catch up. Except as a safety car, of course, and you can't make a pit stop. But yeah, soft medium strategy is usually the best around here. You can do soft hard, but I won't do it.
Yeah, once in the start, when I was new to league racing, I did a soft hard and it was very bad.
Yeah. I mean, the hard tire is quite profitable at some tracks, especially as those where you need to do 2-stop strategy. Around 50% rate, and the hard tire could get beneficial, but Silverstone usually is a 1-stop race, and therefore you can actually go on a soft medium or medium soft strategy.
Yeah, for example, in China you can do a soft hard.
Yeah. You probably need to do a soft hard in China. The
Yeah.
tire degradation in China is probably one of the highest among every race. Same with Spain. One of the races as well where you can do soft hard strategy. So Ace Inferno would have been the next one, but Ace Inferno validated his lap time. Cruises around Sector 2, around Luffield, now towards Cops, one of famous.
It's very nice to see that also in real life they're getting more strict and strict with the track limits.
Yeah, it's good to see, but sometimes it's quite annoying. Same with the game. It's quite annoying just because you're a millimeter outside the track limits, your time gets invalidated. I think the rules itself needs to be a bit, a bit better. But Tierra Charles in the Racing Point will be the next one to actually set a fast lap time. He now went through Sector 1, through Luffield, up towards Cops now. It's full throttle around here. And now for Cops, you can actually nearly stay on full throttle. He just lifted the throttle a bit now through Maggots, then Beckett and Chapel, which is quite important around here to get the traction right, to get the steering right, be on full throttle. Xavi giving his teammate a bit of a slipstream towards Stowe. Now it's really important to clip the curb right, not to invalidate the lap time, braking early into the last few corners. And actually this was a really good lap time from Tierra Charles, putting him in P10 with 124.6.
We'll see. I think now we have who else is now the driver?
I have with Mercedes.
I think it's the Ferrari.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Harry.
Yeah.
So let's see. So Harry is a reserve driver and looking good for him. It's P5 at the moment.
Yeah, and just behind Harry it's McLeod. So he's fast as well. No.
No.
McLeod is in front of Harry. McLeod is the next one to cross the line.
Yeah. Oh, it's McLeod.
Yeah, it's McLeod. Sorry, I messed up Jensen and Harry's position on the track.
Oh, well, let's see what McLeod does. So he's about to finish the finish line and he digs pole, but I'm not sure about that because Harry is also on a very hot lap. We'll see what he does. Can he take pole position? And he cannot. He takes P2.
No, he can't. Oh, that's a Haas driver right behind him. Monster has outlap and Sabi.
I think there's a McLaren driver.
Yeah, Sabi improves to P13, yes. Didn't McLeod win the last time out in Austria for the second win of the season?
Who?
McLeod.
Yeah, he did win a race, I think.
He did win a race in France, but one of the drivers on the grid here did win 2 races, which was new to this division. I just can't remember which one of these drivers.
No, it was Jensen, but he's not new.
Jensen.
Yeah. Okay. Can you also just invite?
And Jensen spins. Out of Chapeau. Ruining his lap time, and Magic Ricky goes P2, and SMM Pisassin does a 123.9.
Yeah.
So he's the first driver going under the 124.
Yeah. And
so who should I invite?
Yeah, on Discord. So anyway, so like you said, Assassin goes P1 and Racing actually goes P2. So two drivers on the 123s. Let's see who else is crossing the finish line. Okay, I'm seeing a Haas driver. So now we have Monster, and let's see if he can finish in the top 10. He can't, but does gain a position. It's P13. Now we have Mike. Also a reserve driver for the Renault. 2 more turns for him. It's looking like a 124. It is a 124 by speed 12. So 124.5 will put you in P12. Anyways, I think we have another driver here. Petravoe on the soft tires. Can
Yeah.
he finish in the top 10? He cannot. P13, and now there's another. I think it's his teammate Vikra, the first race winner. He takes P4.
No, P4. Just behind Magic Vicky, Shabby Pits, and therefore it's Assassin on his in-lap. We have Ace
did you invite?
Inferno.
Yeah.
Yeah, I invited him.
Okay.
We have Ace Inferno. No lap time set yet. P18 at the moment.
A 1-2. That's looking like a 124.3. I think. It
Well,
is a
not bad.
124. Yeah,
Not
it is.
22.2.
Yeah,
so
but
it's actually really remarkable. 3 attempts between, or 3.5 attempts between P1 and P12.
yeah,
That's really, really remarkable.
yeah, and there's so many drivers in the 124 ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
The next one to cross the line is Monster, yes.
P50.
That's a 124.5. That's a Renault.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Mike is invalidated his lap time. Yeah, he just joined the session.
Yeah, he did. I'm just checking. I think is Rossi on. I think let's have an eye on Rossi because both Alfa Romeos are going to the pits, and I think Rossi is the one that we will see. So his first sector.
And that will be his last shot, except he pits now. But that will be his final shot. P9 at the moment.
So he did improve by 1/10. He already did improve by 1/10.
That's already P5.
Yeah, it's really close. Yeah, well, let's see. So, yeah, still 1/10.
1.5. That will be P3 at the moment.
Yeah, so that last sector is really important.
Sorry, oh, that was really good. Taken too slow. That was really important now. Braking hard, braking late, clipping the curb on the entry, clipping the curb on the exit of the corner, on the entry.
And that might be a pole position.
That would be pole, yes! 123.901. A really good lap time by Rossi.
Yeah, just like Rossi always does at the end, takes pole position.
Yeah. And I think the next one will be Petrao in the McLaren.
No, I think he just started his lap time.
Yeah. He's the next. Well, he's the next one because he's the first one actually starting his lap time.
Okay.
And we nearly misses braking turn 3. Only P11 at the moment. I mean, qualifying isn't really his strength. His strength is the race pace, which is really good. But he still needs to improve by at least 2 attempts.
So he is already improving by around 1/10. That can already put you in the top 7, but you still have 2 sectors to go. So we'll see. And
I think it's his teammate right behind him.
Yeah, alright. So
I go full photo. Cops.
Yes, now with Maggots and Beckett's. Those turns have to be really, really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, he lost some time. He lost a tenth to Rossi.
Yeah, that's only a half a tenth. Well, yeah, we'll see. How much was it? How much was it? How much? A 1 minute one.
A 1.9. A 1 minute 1.9. A 1 minute 1.1. Sorry.
Oh, so that can still actually bring him the.
No. Only improved by 1,000.
Okay.
His teammate?
Yeah, his teammate.
Oh, he misses the breaking point. He won't be able to improve, I think.
I think he might just in
P16.
Yeah,
he might. P16.
Okay, so now we have a Ferrari driver. I think it's Harry. No, it's not Harry. No. Jensen is on his outlap. Red Bull.
No, it's Assassin on his outlap.
Mercedes.
No, the next one will be McLeod.
Yeah, McLeod. Okay. Alright, let's see. So now he's going through the Maggots package. Oh, that's a really good one. Yeah. Those turns were really, really good. So we'll see what. Yeah, 1/10.
Yeah.
That's already can put you in the top 3.
It's actually already pole position.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. Well, the last 2 turns are really important. Really important with the throttle. So, okay. Ooh, I feel like that was a bit slow.
Yeah, but still.
No, it's not.
Pole
So
position.
it's my bad. It
Like
takes P1.
200. So I think Harry is slow.
Okay,
Says
so just a
Pao.
Renault.
No one is outlap.
Oh, Java.
Oh, they're all like very tight together. Savi spun.
Okay, so who is now? Oh, this is I don't know who.
I think there's an Alpha. No, Victor's. But
So who is the last driver now? The most recent one. Oh, qualifying is over.
yeah, I think Verstappen. Verstappen is the next one.
Assassin, okay, Assassin.
Verstappen's. Oh, found him.
Ooh, he's not improving. He's 1/10 slower. But we'll see if he can improve and take that P2 and bring home. Oh no, he's going to the pits.
Okay, Linux. Linux is the next one.
Linux, fast Linux. Okay. Now we have Linux. I think there was also. Oh no. Okay. So, can he take P5?
No, we can't.
P11.
Only P11. And then it's Monster.
He's
Right
also
behind
improving by 1/10.
Yeah, right behind Monster, it's Harry again. But Harry isn't improving by that much.
So who's behind Monster?
Harry.
Okay, so
In the
Harry.
Ferrari.
So Monster takes P14, and we'll see Harry. Okay, he's not improving by that much, but he might improve at the last part. He does P5.
P5.
for
That's
Harry.
Mike.
Nike.
Mike is the next one. His teammate Ricky just made a major mistake after Lifford, after turn 8. But Mike is still a bit improving, I think. His last sector looked good.
There's two
So
drivers
far.
on the grass. Did they collide?
Oh no, I can't. Oh, Mike coming off the circuit. I don't know.
Shabby's
so
just
Wall is next.
Shabby's just on the grass. I don't know what happened there, but who are the next drivers? Mikro.
Petrovo and Victor.
Oh, Petrovo. Okay,
Petrovo
so
first,
Petrovo.
moving to
P17.
P15.
Oh, P15, and then now we have
And
Vicro.
Victor.
P7.
Oh no, only P7.
And now we have Spikoveni. Is not improving.
And he won't improve.
And no. Okay, so that was a very close qualifying.
Yeah. With McLeod again coming out on top of the field.
Oh no, wait, what? Wait, what? Racing Omnia takes pole position. I didn't even see
Wait,
that.
only take pole position. Oh wow. Oh, that's pretty amazing. 133.728. And that's actually 1.5 times faster than the rest of the field, which is really remarkable if you look at the gap between each drivers.
That's a really good lap for sure.
And all 18 drivers, even though TFF Charles retired early in the session, all 18 drivers are in that 1 second gap to the leader.
That's amazing.
But I think it's a relief for Racing Omla because he didn't have quite good races the last time out. I think the last two were really bad for him.
Yeah.
So I think it's quite a relief for him that he's on pole position now. And it's a good chance for winning this Grand Prix day.
Yeah, he is, and he's also our previous Division 5 champion.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. He's too quick for us. So we actually really missed him setting that lap time. I saw him starting his lap time, but I never saw him like crossing the start finish line.
Yeah,
at the end.
didn't see that either, but yeah.
Remarkable.
That was a really close one.
Yeah.
Do you still know how the weather will look during the race?
No, I think it's dry because no one said anything. I think it will be dry. Tire situation is as following. Top 10 of course on that soft tires. Tire P12 only P12. Petrovo P15. Same as Ace and Feather P13. And the new one, Nia Maune P19. Those four start on the medium tires. Everyone else on a soft tire. And as we said, it will be a one-stop strategy. If it stays dry, but I think it will stay dry.
Yeah, I also think it will stay dry. But obviously, drivers out of the top 10 will go on the medium tires. Just to have a look. So Linux doesn't go. So some drivers, already a collision.
They already collided.
Yeah.
That's of course really bad for them, and not so good for Charles and Maune because they start right behind them. And with Mike and Sabi with really cold tires now, they won't have a good start.
Yeah, but I'm very surprised that there's different strategies because normally drivers out of the top 10 go on the medium or hard tires, but no, some drivers are going on the soft tires, so different things there.
Yeah.
But most in front driver with the medium tires is Pedro behind is Inferno, so not many people are actually going on the medium tires.
Yeah, that's probably because the soft tires do have quite a lot of grip. Are actually at some point quite fast, even faster than the medium tire. So the challenge for Petraro and Ace Inferno will be to actually stick to the drivers in front, to stay in a DRS window, because that will be the challenge for them. And I think around lap 10 the soft tires will degrade a bit, and around lap 12, 13 or 14 we will see the first pit stops onto the medium tire. And the undercut itself is quite beneficial. It's really good around here. So if we see DRS tracks, we could see undercuts quite a lot. Overcuts in the form of Petraro, for example, he being on the softer tire at the end of the race could be beneficial for him as well.
Yeah. But,
an Ace Inferno monster, the next two drivers touching each other.
Yeah. But this is a really important race.
And Jensen and Xavi as well.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a really big deal because now they're already at the finish.
Yeah, formed up,
at the start, yeah. But yeah, it's a really important race there for Racing Omiya. He needs to redeem himself, and that's his opportunity. But yeah,
I mean,
good
he has the pace. We all know that he has the pace.
He definitely has the pace, just like Pedro in Clean Air. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, obviously Red Bull with a very good qualifying session. Yeah, we'll see if they help each other with the strategies. But anyways, here we go. It's 5 lights. Yeah.
And I think
the glitch. Yeah.
Where we go again? Yeah, now.
Yeah, it's here.
So
it's lights out, and here we go. And the Racing Omiya gets a really good start. McLaren doesn't get a really good start. Rossi takes P2 because of that. Let's see what's going out behind there. So Harry in P5.
Xavi improving. Petraro losing positions. Going on the outside, gaining positions.
Yeah, but Xavi is P10 at the moment. Chico Venian losing a bit control right there, and that's giving advantage to the other drivers behind. Jensen in P9, Jensen and Linux side by side, who will gain the position. Let's see, both side by side. Williams driver breaks a bit too late, and Jensen has to back off of that. But Jensen still from the inside. Can he take position from Linux? And I think Linux gets the better traction out of that exit. And
now Xavi pressing his ERS button, trying something around Cops, touching Jensen at the entry of Cops, going right as Wigfer, losing the position is Wigfer against Spike Wenny into Maggots. And Ricky already getting the first time penalty of the race. Spike Wenny coming too far out on the green, getting passed now by Wigfer into Stowe maybe? Nah, can't make it stick.
No, it's not a bit. Harry goes a bit wide there. Oh, can William driver take chance? He goes from the outside, but I don't think. It breaks very late. But that's not enough. And Wigfer actually takes that position. And can Linux take that position?
And it's collision.
That's a collision right there. That's Magnussen Albon right there. So yeah, we'll have a review on that. But unfortunately for him. But anyways, let's go straight back to
Xavi going around the outside of Petraro. Petraro is able to defend.
Jensen. So there's a battle now going on between Jensen and Xavi. Will Xavi do something about it? No, he's not doing anything about that. Yeah. So that was a very intense start.
Winner of the start phase definitely tier for Charles. Gaining 7 positions in lap 1, and with that spin from Linux he gained 8 positions, which is quite remarkable. been losing 8 positions, and Magic just was joined by Tier for Charles with that time penalty.
Yeah. But it's still very close, as you can see, and I think Jensen is now right behind Speak of Any, but it's not enough. And also, if we're in lap 2, lap 3 DRS will be enabled, so we might see some chance.
And we see Maune against Mike at the back of the grid. Around Stowe now into the final chicane. Mike being on the inside line, having a better line,
so
getting past.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, still everybody between a second to each other, except Linux. Yeah. But yeah, it's very close. As you can see at the right bottom, you can see everybody. It's a big train, as you can see on that map. But Pedro still on the media train, still P11. We'll have an eye on him at the end.
Both Red Bulls fighting each other into turn 4, in turn 6, 7, and Persasson getting past his teammate, but now being out of the DRS window, 1.2 seconds behind Bossy.
Yeah, but they have to make sure they don't battle too much, because then they will lose the P2 and the P1 position, so they have to stay behind the slipstream. So yeah, they have to make sure they don't fight that much. But the gap is now out of 1 second, so they will have no DRS, and there's a yellow flag.
Out of cops. Oh, there's a nasty impact.
That's a virtual safety car. Yeah, I don't think there will be any pit stop strategies there. I mean, it's just lap 3, so yeah.
I mean, you could go into this box and pit for a hard tire. The only tire could go to the end of the race.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not worth.
Oh, and McLeod was it. McLeod is pit boxing now.
McLeod is. I don't know. I don't think it's worth doing that.
I don't think it's worth. Even if you go into the hard tire, and even though you could go to the end of the hard tire, I think the soft tire is still faster. And then of course the medium tire will be faster. And he goes onto the medium tire.
Oh, medium tires. That's.
So it's 22 laps. No, I don't think. Mike is pitting as well, going onto the medium tires as well.
I don't know why no, I don't know.
No, I don't know as well. Ooh, and Magic Ricky spun off.
Oh.
Turn 2, turn 3. Pumping damage.
Did he collide with someone?
Oh, I mean, he was pretty close to Betrow. With him being on the soft tire and Betrow on the medium tire, there could have been a collision. But I'm not pretty sure. I don't want to say anything which isn't correctly.
Okay, but yeah, still not sure what McLeod's strategy is. Even though,
I don't think he can do 22 laps on a medium tire.
Even if he can do 22 laps, at the end he will lose so much time. I think he was just thinking, because it's a 30-second pit stop, he was just thinking maybe that will happen with the virtual safety car, but I'm still not sure about that, but we'll see.
Let's see, he's about 26 seconds now behind the leader. I mean, he was in P4. I think he will then be around 5 seconds or 4 seconds in front of Racing Omla.
Yeah, well, even even right now, still at the moment, I still think the soft tires are doing very good, and also they will. I don't know when they will pit. I think around.
Spike getting past Victor. Really missed that one. Spike got past Victor. I'm definitely agree with you. At the moment, McLeod is losing about a half attempt each sector. It isn't much, but he's still losing time to Racing Omla.
But the top 3 are flying.
He's gaining time to Harry, towards Harry. So there's a 3-second gap actually between Harry and Persasson, and it's actually increasing.
What lap do they usually pit?
I think about lap 12 or lap 14.
Ooh, that's a bit late.
It is a bit late, but I think the soft tire, and I know that in a 100% race the soft tire can easily go 22 laps.
Yes, that's true.
Rickford actually losing his next position against Jensen. and but Spike already got past Harry.
Oh.
Why did he do that? So, the
So
Williams
one
driver
Ferrari lost a position and one Ferrari gained a position.
Yep. We still have Petrao in P10. We need to have an eye out on him, on the medium tires, so he will improve.
Pedro doing a very good job there with the medium tires, hanging on behind all the soft tires runners.
Yeah, and especially P4 is right ahead of him. He can actually see the car before, so he has still realistic chance on getting the P4. I don't think the podium. I think it's still possible. It's a long way.
Yeah, it is possible when you won't have a train and people will be behind the slipstream. Oh, Shabby loses control.
Ooh. Going a bit too wide out of left road.
Yeah, but Pedro still has a chance, I'm sure. Victor is struggling a bit.
Yeah, he's not struggling on ERS. I think he's just struggling on tires, maybe. But it's a bit too early for that. Jensen just behind his teammate, so he might get past him sooner or later now. Will he get past him now? Will he risk it?
No, he does not risk it. Yeah, but I'm still curious. Who will do the undercut?
Jensen on the inside. Gets past Harry.
There's a bit of a touch behind Jensen.
Yeah, but gets through.
Jensen does. Okay, Ferrari. Struggling. Vicra. No, Vicra is right behind the Ferrari. So Ferrari's lost a bit of time during that battle, and just having a look at McLeod. So McLeod, the gap is still 26 seconds.
Yeah, he gained 8 tenths.
8 tenths, but I mean, yeah, but at the end, the other runners will be so much faster.
Yeah, I don't think he can get through the end of the race. It's still a long distance. It's more than 20 laps, or just about 20 laps remaining now. It will be very difficult for him. His target now needs to be as fast as possible.
Yeah.
To get a gap, big gap, or as big as possible.
Oh, now we have Shabby now. Oh, this is looking very dangerous. I'm not sure what the outcome will be of this. Oh, that was very close. Yeah, that was very good there. But yeah, Shabby now gets past and now he's into P7. But still, drivers who are behind this train will get frustrated, and I'm curious if they will do an undercut.
And Rossi got the position against Racing Omla and then lost the position to Persephone, who now pits. So I think Racing Omla now getting past Rossi. Through going side by side through turn 1, no. Rossi doesn't have any ERS. And
Charles, I think spun. Oh no. That's unfortunate for him. But yeah. But anyways, so like I said, undercut. So almost virtual safety car.
Oh, that's really good for Assassin. Oh, that's so lucky for him. Let's see where McLeod is, because McLeod needs to respect the delta now as well. So he doesn't suffer from that. He will get in front of Assassin, but it won't be. He's just in front of Assassin. So it didn't help him.
But Assassin might get a bit frustrated because of that, because he knows McLeod has a bit 3 laps all the tires. Yeah. But I think he did gain around 4 to 5 seconds.
Yeah, probably yes.
Yeah. So if I'm correct, after all the drivers pit, McLeod, suppose Red Bulls will be.
Spike only getting a drive-through penalty, which is really unfortunate for him because he's in a very good position.
Yeah, he is in a very good position. Yeah, so that will hurt him.
A drive-through penalty around this track is the biggest penalty you can get around any racetrack.
It is for sure. And now Racing Omnia just overtakes Rossi, so Williams driver is going downhill for them.
They didn't box. They didn't react to that Assassin pit stop, so they think that it's still too early. But Harry's pitting. Same as Xavi, I think it is, yeah.
So Harry, they are pitting and there's already the yellow flag. Oh no, it's just magic. But yeah, so I think everybody should go on the medium tires. Will Harry lose a bit time because of the McLaren drivers? No, he does not. And he goes out of the pits. So if I remember, Harry was P5 or P6. So yeah, we'll see. Where he will end up. So let's have a look back at. Oh, there's another yellow flag.
Yeah, Charles just retired. Looking at Assassin, he was trying to get past his teammate now as soon as possible.
I think he might have a chance now, but he's not because he's not using his ERS, so he's not thinking about overtaking him at the moment. He might think to overtake him at the next DRS.
Yeah.
But
Rossi might think about an overtake.
Let's see.
No, he isn't close enough. He lost some time.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't have DRS. Yeah. I'm thinking boats will pit. I'm guessing because I'm just guessing. I'm not sure, but oh yeah, Rossi's pitting. There you go. So Rossi's pitting for the undercut.
Assassin still nearly lost his car for Assassin. Still losing time behind McLeod, and I don't think he will get past McLeod.
No, he will now. He's using all his DRS. Ooh.
And even more. Getting past. And let's see how much time he actually gained because of the auto safety car. Rossi now into the pits.
Rossi is now changing his tires. Well, Possessor now through the last turn, and I'm pretty sure he will take P1. I mean, not P1, but he will
easily get past.
There you go, and he already through. There you go. And yeah, that's...
And he's about, what, 5 seconds? Nearly 6 seconds in front of Rossi. And they were about 1/10 apart.
That's literally a gift from God.
Yeah.
But yeah, so...
And I think Possession actually was in the lead last time round in Austria after it started raining. And I think he lost his lead because he pitted. I don't know whether you remember, he pitted. Pitted on the soft tire again, but wasn't able to get through to the end of the race, and therefore I think Jensen won the Grand Prix. I mean, that's how it went on.
Yeah, something like that. Some drivers got a puncture, I think.
Yeah. And I think McLeod collided with Trau.
Yeah.
And now Racing Omla and Spike Coveney are pitting, and of course Spike Coveney having his life penalty. Shelby's into the pits, and that would left Petrao in the lead on his medium tire.
Yeah, you can extend those tires. And let's see if Rossi can overtake Racing Omia. So Racing Omia now leaving the pit. There's Rossi. So Rossi's still now. So now through the last turn. Where is Racing Omia? Racing Omia just getting out of the pit lane. I think Rossi might not overtake Racing Omia. Can he overtake Racing Omia?
Yes,
and he does.
He will.
He does.
And what's about Jensen? Jensen just behind Racing Omla.
Oh, just behind.
That was really close. That's really unlucky for Jensen.
Yeah.
Racing Omla waiting 1 lap too long, but now having the best tires.
Yeah.
Spike Coveney, of course, still on the soft tire, needs to pit this lap 10. And then we have both.
And McLeod is actually taking advantage of his teammate because now he's behind the switcher, but he's now out of the 1 second. That's gonna hurt him.
But they of course will catch up to both AlphaTauris, then Petrovo and Petrao, and they will, I think, go onto lap 15 and then pit onto the soft tire.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Can that be a safety car?
If that's a safety car, Petrao will win the race. Definitely, he will win the race.
It's not a safety car.
No.
It's not. Yeah.
That would have been a goddess gift.
Yeah, that would have been. I'm just checking. Wait, let me have a look. Okay, so the gap between Assassin and Pedro is around 17 seconds. And I think how long is the pits? 28 seconds? 30 seconds?
I think it's about 30 seconds.
30 seconds. So yeah, it's still 30 seconds. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
So he will emerge actually behind Savi.
Yeah, but I'm still curious about the pace because Pedro has 11 lap all tires while other guys have 3 lap old tires, 1 lap, so I'm still curious about that. But yeah, we'll have an eye on him. Anyways, the Red Bulls are most likely to be in that podium, but like I said, Rossi now actually stuck. Oh, so his teammate is giving him the positions. It's really nice from them. So, speak of any of the giving him the position. So speak of any still has to pit because he got a time penalty, speeding under the VSC.
Yeah, his only hopes
Safety car.
is a safety car. It's a safety car.
Yeah. And he might just pit, or I don't know. Is he actually waiting for the safety car?
I think he's trying to have his teammate as much as possible and might actually hold off Racing Omle.
That's a possibility. Dirty error, obviously. But yeah, so there's still a train, but from P7 to P14, and then we have the alternative strategy runners, P1 to P4, and then we have the Red Bulls. One pitted very early. So actually, both Red Bulls pitted during the VSC.
Yeah, I mean, but actually quite lucky for both because the VSC came out at the exact moment they pitted, so they didn't know that there was a virtual safety car. So you could say that they have a good instinct for that. Really helped them getting to P5, P6, more over P1 and P2 at the moment. But I think Rossi's actually catching up to McLeod. So Rossi, of course, with better tires, Racing Omle having the best tires of them all, they could actually still catch them until the end of the race. There's still quite enough to go.
Yeah, well,
gap is only about 5 seconds.
Yeah, but the main thing is at the end, just like in Spain, obviously Max Verstappen. At the end, the tires were just too much, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same for McLeod. I mean, right now 8 lap old tires, he's still doing good, but at the end, that's where it's gonna hurt him.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Xavi was able to pass Victor into Stowe, getting P12 at the moment, and gap to the leaders is still reducing.
Yeah, I'm looking at the gap between McLaren and Pedro. It was 18 seconds 1 lap ago, and now it's 17.5, which means.
Ooh, and Ace Inferno gets his teammate. Ace Inferno doing a mistake because he was right behind Pedro, and Xavi spun in turn 4.
Oops. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Well, like I was saying, the gap. So McLeod only gained 5/10, but Metro is still doing a good job, and I think Ace Inferno might just overtake his teammate again. Can he overtake his teammates? No, he cannot. Anyways, we're now into. We were almost into lap 15, so already halfway through the race. The gap.
Petrao in the front is actually just pacing a tenth slower than P7. I'm just looking at the lap times, but Petrao's pace is actually really good on that old medium tire.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, he's still slower, of course, but his tire is about 8 laps older, which is quite.
Yeah, but what's gonna hurt him is because he will end up behind Linux, and that's a train. There's a So he's just well, anyways, what I was saying. So from P7 to P13, it's a train, and that's very bad for Pedro because. He won't get any advantage behind if he gets DRS and anything, because other drivers also have DRS, so that's gonna hurt him a bit. But we'll see what he.
Jensen doing a mistake. Now in the battle with Racing Omle. Going into Stone now, and Racing Omle preserving P8 at the moment, and Rossi catching up to McLeod. But losing time, I think, to Assassin. And now Petrao fits lap
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, well, Racing and all the other drivers were losing time to Pedro. And now you have Jensen now here, overtaking Racing Omea. And
So they will lose even
that's-
more time. Petrao and Petrao and Maune pitting for a new soft tire.
Oh, Pedro loses time.
No, needed to wait. He will be, I think, right behind Linux if he's really unlucky.
Well, he did lose time, so... Yeah.
Oh, it could be really close. He really needs to stay in front of Linux. He needs that free air. So he's in P11 at the moment and he will be in P11.
He will overtake. Yeah, he does.
The first soft tire, it's about... Now what is it's about 11 seconds now to Rossi. No, 13 seconds. No, 11 seconds.
Yeah, well, he was P11 anyway, so yeah. Now he has a chance. But anyways, let's see if is Rossi catching up. So now the gap was 4 seconds. Now it's 3.5 seconds. But like I said, at the end, that's where it's gonna hurt McLeod. But we can safe to say Besetzen comfortably leading. Well, but Petrov actually and his friend would still have to pit. They're at in Ice Inferno with a 3-second penalty. 3-second penalty. So, there you go. Petrov is pitting, and AC Inferno is also pitting, which means now the Red Bull are leading the race behind Rossi. Yeah, very unfortunate because Rossi's teammate Spikoveni had a drive to penalty, and now he's P14. And Jensen does the fastest lap actually. Let's see where Petrovoli and Ace Inferno will come out. They will come out behind the Alpha. Ooh, no. So Petrovoli in front of the Alpha Tauris, and both Alpha Tauris still close to each other. Well, Spikoveni with a 40-second gap. Yeah. But yeah, so Red Bull's leading the race, and Rossi is catching up, while Jensen is right behind him, just behind the slipstream. And yeah, Pedro gap was 6 seconds and a half, and now it's around 5.6 seconds. So he is gaining a bit, but obviously Ricra has 2 zones with DRS, so that's where Pedro will lose time. But yeah, he's catching really quickly. It's really catching. It's already 5 seconds. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Oh, it's a virtual safety car. Oh, if Pedro pitted right now, that could have been perfect. But yeah, it's only a virtual safety car. I think if it was a safety car, that would have been a major boost for Pedro, but not for McLeod. But yeah. But right now that's giving advantage to McLeod. Now he can obviously the tire will reduce now because it's the virtual safety car. And yeah, 6 drivers actually already out of the race, and we only have 13 drivers left. But yeah, late 18 laps already, 8 laps to go, and yeah, weather is looking good. Yeah, talking about real life, Lewis Hamilton still leading the championship. Like we saw in Spain, Lewis and Mercedes with their perfect strategy winning the race. Well, next race is in Monaco, which is next week. And also news from F1 that Turkish GP has been cancelled. And I think an extra Austrian track has been ended. I don't know if that's true. I don't remember, but it could be like 2022 Austrian GPs. But yeah, so Turkish GP cancelled. What do you guys think about that? Was that a good decision? I mean, they had to do that because I don't remember why, but there was a reason. Anyways, Harry overtakes Racing Omia. They're both side by side. Ooh, Racing Omia late braking. Ooh. Oh no. Oh my god, Shabby just literally takes P5 because of that battle. Shabby just right. Yeah, battles. Yeah, Shabby is sad. Shabby should be really happy about that. Takes 2 positions, and now he can hunt for Jensen and Rossi. But yeah, they're still fighting. Obviously, now Shabby will not have the arrest. Can Racing Omnia do something about that? Will it be enough? Racing now right behind Shabby. Oh, it's not. Oh, Racing with this frail D-braking from not Rossi, sorry, Racing Omnia, but not enough. And I think now safe to say no, it's not. They're really close to each other. But yeah, Shabby just took 2 positions now. Well, Jensen still hunting Rossi, and Rossi actually gap is now 2.5 seconds, so Rossi is catching up. Not only to McLeod, also Possession. So now actually a time penalty will affect a lot. So drivers have to make sure they don't get a 3-second penalty. Can Racing? No, he cannot catch up to Shabby. No. So now Shabby into P5. Yeah. So it's looking good. Still looking good for the Red Bull drivers. But yeah, Jensen 7 seconds. And no, the gap is 2 seconds from Rossi to McLeod. And I think last lap the gap between Rossi and Possession was only 5 seconds. Now it's around 3.7 seconds. So Rossi is really catching up. Also behind Jensen is also right behind them. So now 6 more laps to go. This will be a very, very intense ending. Yeah, they're really catching up. But Shabby's also still 2.5 seconds. Racing is actually right behind Shabby. Is still behind Shabby. Pedro is still P9. So Pedro, yeah, didn't catch up that much. But Racing Omnia is now right behind Shabby. Can he overtake Shabby from the inside? D-braking will be enough now. Still right behind Shabby. Will he do a D-brake? No, no. That's not enough. Shabby did lose a bit of time there because of that battle. It's now the gap is 2.7 seconds, and Jensen is actually right behind Rossi. Gap is only 2/10. And Rossi and Jensen can see the Red Bull drivers. I can see they're catching up. And now Jensen using his ERS. Can he overtake Rossi? Can he overtake Rossi? And he does. He overtakes Rossi and takes P3. He does overtake Rossi. There you go now. So Jensen is in P3, and now he has to hunt the Red Bull drivers. Yeah, the gap now between McLeod and Jensen is 1.8 seconds. And Linux does the fastest lap. And we still have 5 more laps to go. Yeah, that was a very intense race actually. But yeah, Possession is still leading the race.
Yeah, and I think Rossi actually left Jensen past because he has less ERS, and therefore I think he plays the long game. Let Jensen pass. He needs to reduce the gap as Racing Formula gets past Sabi. And then they will catch the Red Bull drivers fast. Gap only just about a second, 1.5.
Yeah, it is. And Jensen is actually catching up. The gap is 1.3 seconds, 2 seconds. Yeah. Can he get DRS right behind, right before that DRS zone?
No, he can't. He just misses out. That's the detection point. But for the next DRS zone, he will be close enough.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. He will be close enough. Yeah, so we still have 4 laps to go, and Racing actually overtook Shabby. I totally didn't see that. And Petrovoli and Mona are fighting both side by side.
10. That's for last point.
For the last point, yes.
Mauli getting past.
They're still side by side. And who was DRS? Oh, Moen has DRS. But yeah, but they both they have a penalty, so yeah.
Petro doesn't have a penalty, so he could actually benefit from that. Not having a penalty. Petrao actually lost 2 seconds in that virtual safety car, and with that 3-second penalty, now he's actually out of the fight, I think.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Jensen is close enough. And Petrao the next time penalty.
Oh.
And Xavi.
Oh.
Xavi on the outside. Getting past again. Being racy today.
Yep. And Harry and Rick are right behind there. Anyways, so now Jensen is in the DRS zone. So now he has a chance to catch up to McLeod, and I'm still not sure if it's enough to catch up to Possession, because we only have 3 more laps to go.
Yeah, I mean it's 3.5 laps, but if he wants to catch Possession, he needs to get past McLeod now, like this lap, because otherwise he loses too much time behind the Red Bull driver. Same with Rossi. Yeah.
Anyways. But still, the strategy from McLaren wasn't that bad. I'm still surprised about that.
Yeah, but still, his tires must be really moaning at the moment, and therefore I do feel that he will lose at least the position to Jensen and Rossi at the end of the race.
Yeah. Anyways. Oh, somebody. Oh, Harry gets a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. But let's see if Racing cannot catch. Shabby now cannot. And now
Jensen now wide at the back of McLeod.
Yeah, right behind him. And Linux also gets a penalty. And yeah. So
and someone's spinning off! And Heavy is spinning off!
Oh, what happened? What happened?
Oh, I think he just lost the car. On the outside curb. Losing P9, now is outside of points. Can he defend? Yeah, he's outside of points now.
Oh,
and he
loses
again.
Control again. Yeah, it's...
Oh, tires are tires. Oh, now he's out of the race.
It's over.
Oh, the tires are just too hot.
It's over for him. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
He's doing really good actually.
Yeah, he raced a good race today. Really unfortunate for that spin, of course, the tires were too hot at the exit of turn 1. And now Jensen, right at the back of McLeod. I think this lap needs to get past.
Yeah, he does need to get past. There's still 2 more laps to go. Can Jensen now overtake McLeod?
Yeah, because McLeod doesn't have any ERS.
Oh, he does. Oh, yes. Goes from the left and comfortably overtakes Jensen. But yeah, like I said, at the end, McLeod, it's hurting him now at the end.
Yeah, but still, it's much better outcome at the moment as I expected.
Yeah,
because I would have expected him to really struggle and losing position after position. But if it goes on, he will only lose positions to Jensen and Rossi. Because I think Rossi will still get past him at the end of the race, because Rossi has much more ERS to deploy.
Yeah, well, he was P4 anyways at the start, so now he's P3. But yeah, now he just has to make sure he doesn't lose the podium.
Yeah, but I think he might lose the podium still. But he might be able to defend. He was able to defend in France, where he was on the medium tire. His rivals were on the soft tire, and he was able to defend to win the race in the end.
Yeah.
So maybe he can do the same here.
Yeah, he can, yeah. And yeah.
And at the back, we actually have a good battle between Linux and Spike-Oveni, both fighting for the fastest lap to Grand Prix.
To get that 1 point.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, they are fighting for the fastest lap. Yeah. Linux pitting.
But no one of them will actually get the fastest will get the extra point because both of them are outside of the top 10.
No, it doesn't
But
count
of
here.
course,
No, they still get a point.
that will prevent the drivers in that top 10 to not getting the point.
No, but they still get a point. I mean, not in real life, but here it's.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
you still get a point.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then still, okay. Then it makes actually more sense.
Yeah, it's just in. Yeah, that's why. It's just in. Yeah, in real life, obviously, you have to be in the top 10, but here now, you can still get the fastest lap. So that's what
at the moment, last lap of the Grand Prix.
Yeah. Oh, last lap.
So now final chance for Rossi. McLeod doesn't have any ERS anymore, so Rossi really needs to get close enough. Meg is back at Chapel, and now through Woodcut and Lovefield onto Cops.
McLeod just has to make sure to stay in that 1 second behind Jensen.
Yeah, he needs to really perfectionize the last few corners. At the front, it's still Verstappen, 3 seconds in front of Jensen, and now it's just really important. And I think Rossi really has a good traction. Rossi could actually, Rossi's getting past. McLeod losing P3 at the end of the race.
From the outside, what's gonna happen now here?
Rossi, McLeod, and they touch.
Oh, they touch.
Oh, Rossi goes wide. He was pushed wide a bit by McLeod.
Going deep. Oh, what a defense there from Rossi. But now here Possession wins the race. And now we have Jensen taking P2 and Rossi at the end.
McLeod puncture, McLeod has a puncture. At the
McLeod.
End of the race, McLeod having a puncture, being lucky that he has a puncture now and not at the start of the lap.
Yeah,
Xavi in P5, racing in P6, crashing, Victor P7, Petrao P8, Petrov P8, Petrao P9, Manu as a reserve driver getting into the top 10. And who gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix? Is it Spike Wendy or is it Linux?
No, well, we'll see. Well, let's have the lab data. So speak of any first. Okay.
At the moment, it's Spike. At the moment, it's Linux having the fastest lap, a 125.9. Spike Wendy having a 126.8. Can he improve?
Yeah, he did already. He's already been improving by a second and a half. So
he will definitely get a fastest lap.
Right? So no, he takes the fastest lap 125.3, but
Linux is improving by only 2 tenths.
Only 2
so
tenths.
Linux needs to have a really good final sector to get the final point.
Yeah, there is still a possibility. It's very intense. It's 2 more corners. I see. Oh, that's going very close. No, it does not take the fast.
Oh, get it. The fast lap goes to Spike Manny. But it was a good battle between those two.
Yeah,
even though they were out of the points position.
Yeah, but so Assassin wins the race obviously because of that. VSC helped him a lot. McLeod also, what a race there from him. Also Jensen. But yeah, unfortunate for Racing on I just finished P6. Well, actually, a really good race from Xavi. Gained
really
5
good
positions. And also Petrevole, Pedro, or new driver, and ER Moon. Speak of any will get a 1 point, and and that was for today. I think next week we will go to where? I think we'll go to Spa. So we have a week break. So we have a break.
And we actually have 2 Brits on the podium for the British Grand Prix. It's Jensen and Rossi, P2 and P3, and we have an American driver winning the Grand Prix.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Well, yeah. So next week we have a break, and then we'll see you after 2 weeks in Spa. Yeah, see you guys.